Oh,
Okay, I just wanted to say, first of all, hello to the panel. This is a very, very interesting conversation. Um, it is very, very important for the man to be able to teach his family as a whole. Because remember, not only does he need to be teaching the woman, he needs to be teaching the children, right? The woman is going to be teaching the children as well, but being that the man is the head of the family, she wants someone to be able to look up to. She's supposed to be looking up to. So if you can't teach down to her, then you don't want her thinking that she has a man that's stupid, right? Because I'm going to tell you something. As women, that is one of the things we look to. If I understand that a lot of times men aren't listening to their women, but we have thoughts and we have back conversations. We have like backdoor conversations with other women. So we're actually talking about you guys. Oh my God, girl, I don't know what I'm going to do. He didn't know this. He didn't know that. We have those conversations. So I'm just giving you guys a little insight on women and what we think, even though you guys don't listen to our thoughts or want to hear us speak. We have those thoughts. So at Cloud Jones, he was absolutely right. A pimp is not only protecting, but he is also giving her the game, right? How to break a trick, how to do all those things. So he's right. I myself, I'm very attracted to an educated man. Once you speak something that is the truth and knowledgeable, you got me. I'm sold, right? If you can't teach me anything, what am I here for? Like, how am I going to grow? How am I going to learn? How is the relationship going to grow? How am I going to be able to brag about my man? Girl, he's so fine, educated. We do all these things. You guys just don't understand that. So it is very important that you guys have something to teach, whether it is plumbing, whether it is how to cook a new dish that you ate, whether it is something that's going on at work. We want to hear it. We want to know about it. We want you to talk to us. We want to look up to you. You're supposed to be our God. So, I mean, if you're not verbal with us and you aren't teaching us anything, it's like, oh my God, okay, I'm going to just wash the dishes and mop the floor. I'm going to give a little head. I'm going to put on some lingerie. And it gets boring. It gets very, very boring if you don't have anything to teach. So what is the goal of your relationship and what are you teaching?
All I heard was
Big Code, are you one of Cloud Jones' backup friends?
She was asking for his number.
No, I'm not. No.
Are you married? That's what I want to know.
Understand what he's saying.
Are you married?
I know what I'm talking about.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I mean, you gotta understand. I did. I have a master's degree. Yes. So I mean,
how long you been married? How long you been married?
I've been married since 2006.
So okay, so what happens when y'all know each other and ain't no more teaching?
You know what? I wouldn't say that there isn't any more teaching, because as you go through life in a relationship, you're always going to come across new things. And so it's almost as if you just have to keep it going. Always. You have to keep it going. Yeah, you have to. Yeah. That's how you keep a relationship. You have to keep things new. You have to keep things exciting. You have to bring new information in. I don't agree with bringing other women in, but you can bring other, bedroom pleasure things in. I mean, come on, you got to keep it going. That's what a relationship is, or you get bored.
If I can be frank, you sound delusional right now.
Why? Why would you say that?
Because nothing's going to be new forever. Nothing can be new forever. You can only learn so much. And the point is that people, you included, try to sell this story of marriage or relationship being a fantasy, like there's things that happen new every day. Marriage is all about routine. That's why you get married is for the safety. Hold on, ma'am. You get married for the safety of routine, that you got someone that you can count on for the rest of your life. Your coochie gonna get boring after about 15 years. If it ain't already. Right? You can only go to Paris so many times. You can only go to California so many times. I can only hit you from the back so many times. So what do you do when the learning stops? You get bored then, right?
The learning doesn't stop. I mean, if I took my education, for example, I started out as DNA, then I got my LPN, then I got my. It doesn't mean smart, but it means growth, right? It means growth. It means growth in new areas. And if you consider a relationship to be routine, then I really wouldn't want to be married to you, because you can't think outside the box. You have tunnel vision. Don't you want if you want something, you're going to get it. If you want something, and you got it, you're going to keep it. And so you're going to, just like women do whatever we have to do to keep the bedroom exciting for you, you have to do whatever you need to do on your end to keep the relationship going and exciting. Really, even slaves, they do new things, right? You're picking cotton one day, you might go pick some watermelon up. The slave master has to keep slavery exciting. He goes,
I need to leave, but I just want to say to what you just said. I think the original topic was about what he's teaching you, what the guy's teaching. When you spoke about it, you talked about what you're attracted to. You talked about the man knowing things and that you're attracted to that. You talked about what he could teach you. You didn't talk about literally him teaching. I think everything you said changed the context of what we were talking about. And I respect what you're saying, but I'm just saying we were talking about the active thing about you actively learning from him, not what you're attracted to because he has his knowledge. The other thing is there's a such word that we didn't create. It's called mansplaining. And I've been told that I've mansplained a lot of times. You know what that means? That means you're trying to tell her some shit and she don't give a fuck about that shit. You know what I'm saying? And so, and to Ricky's point, I'm sure at some point it starts to sound like he's mansplaining things to you after being married for that amount of time. So I think that kind of runs.
But it means the woman that you have is kind of retarded, because if you're teaching and your mind can grow, your woman is not comprehending what you're saying if she really don't give a shit about what you're talking about, right? There has to be a certain level of comprehension in your woman. Like, what do you have? You have a hoe that don't have no education? Do you have a dummy that only knows how to do housework? I mean, what type of woman are you looking for? Are you looking for one that you can grow with?
Because are you 100% interested in everything that your man has to come in the house and say to you? Do you care that he? Of course I am.
I want to hear it all. Just like I'm interested in everything that my kids have to say. I'm not going to, I don't want to hear about that. No, I want to hear. That's how you build communication skills. That's how you keep conversations going. That's how you keep things going in the house. What are we supposed to? You come in the house from work and we just sit in silence?
Yeah, but I'm sure.
Like, you don't have no kind of conversation? You have no conversation. But you had all that conversation when you were trying to get me, but now you don't have no conversation? I mean, really? You got to get your head out the street, and when you come home, you got to put your head in home and discuss things and talk and, talk about anything.
You don't turn that mic down.
Man, I mean, goddamn, we ain't had a chance to talk to you. I mean,
JR gave big.
You got it. You got it, B Code. You are 100% right. Do not settle.
Congratulations.
She just like talking. It's all good. That's what she get off on. It sounds like it too. And she does more talking than he does talking. I guarantee it. Once he starts talking,
he is a good listener.